Hello and welcome. My name's Guido Bonanni from ASL Real Estate and welcome back to another episode of the Childcare Update. Well, this is the very first one of 2023 and I am very excited to bring you three great opportunities, and these are three businesses that we have for sale. Now, if you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click the bell icon so you get notifications of these videos. As I've mentioned many times, these videos come out about a week prior to hitting the market, so you can get all that information from the listing agent and hit the ground running. Now, as I mentioned in the intro, we have three businesses for sale. I'm going to mention the rough areas of them now, so you can fast forward if you like to the one that may suit you, or you can listen all the way through. The first one is in the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne. The second one I'm going to be talking about is in the Melbourne inner city suburbs. So very attractive one there as well. And the third one I have for you is in northern Victoria. So that's the southeastern suburbs of Melbourne, inner city suburb, and then northern Victoria. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. The Melbourne southeastern suburbs one, this is a business we have for sale. This one here is 100 plus places. So I would call this a large childcare centre, right? And it's consistently averaging around that 70 to 80% occupancy. So a really good occupancy in there, and that reflects in the turnover. The turnover of this particular one is $2.2 million. That's 2.2 million at that 70 to 80% average in occupancy. Now, we've got an asking price of 2.3 million for this particular childcare centre, but it doesn't all end there. Now, this is a strong performing childcare centre and it has had really good occupancy for many years. Now, as I said, it was long established, but it's also a purpose-built centre. So not only is it long established, it's purpose-built. As we know as operators, the purpose-built centres, we all love those ones. Now, this is a highly regarded childcare centre within the local community as well, and it has a 5-star rating. The other good thing about this one here, we are affordable rent with a long-term lease, right? So as we all know, rents have been going up over the years. This one here's got a very affordable rent. So you can buy this ready-made business, 70 to 80% average occupancy for about $2.2 million. Sorry, about $2.3 million with a turnover of about $2.2 million. And you've got that affordable rent component as well. Right, moving right along, let's get into the second one. This particular one here is in the inner city suburb, right? So this is an inner city suburb, right? Now, we classify our childcare centres as sort of small, medium, large, or boutique. This particular one will probably fall under that boutique to medium centre, 50 plus licensed places for this particular one. Now, like the previous one, this has also got a consistent occupancy of that 70 to 80%, right? That's just, inner city suburb, great area, great occupancy. Now the turnover on this particular one, right, is about $1.17 million. The price is $1,550,000. So if you're after a centre that's in the inner city suburb, right, that is already running established, that you want to also be able to add your touch to and be able to increase that occupancy. Like as I said, it's 70 to 80% as an average. Well, you can build that to 80, 90 to 100 by marketing the business and putting your own touch on it, obviously. Now, as I said, the current business owners of this particular one have very limited hands-on. It's not very hands-on by the owners. So this particular one does sort of run itself as well. Right. Now, it's located in the premium Melbourne CBD suburb where the daily fees are at the higher end of the range. So that should give you an idea of what type of premium business we are talking about here. Now, it's surrounded by retail, dining, entertainment, and public transport. It really is a premium location. If you are interested in this type of business, I suggest you inquire as soon as possible. This is a genuine reason for sale, and it is not one to be missed at all. Now, moving on to the third business that we have here, right? This one here is in Northern Victoria. Right? Now, as I said previously, right, we mark our businesses as sort of small, medium, or large. This one here would probably be to that medium again. It's 65 plus places. Right? Now, this one, the other two had 70 to 80% occupancy. This particular one has very high occupancy at almost 100%. It's a very, very good centre in Northern Victoria, and you really need to have a look at this centre to appreciate everything about it and the surrounding area. Now, the turnover of this particular one is about 1.9 million, and the asking price of this one is 1.5 million. So you've got almost 100% occupancy of a 65 place childcare centre. 1.9 million turnover and asking price of 1.5. Now, it's a well-performing centre. It also has a waiting list on it as well. So obviously, it's not at 100%. It's very, very, very close, right? But there's certain days that they have the waiting list for as well. Right, the rent on this one. Now, rent is obviously, as I spoke about in the first business, is a driving factor. The particular one on this one here, it's approximately $1,183 plus GST per annum per child. Right? So a very affordable rent. I haven't seen a rent that low in a very long time, and I think that any owner that buys this business will benefit from a very attractive rent such as that one there. And the current owner has been operating this particular business for over 5 years, somewhere between 5 and 10 years, and has enjoyed, obviously, having a business there that has very high occupancy and very good rent. And this one here is also a very genuine reason for sale as well. Now, if you want to sign a new lease, there's a long lease is also available. Now, just to quickly recap, we have the 3 businesses that I've offered you today. One's in the southeastern suburbs, right, 100 plus places, with a 70 to 80% average occupancy, turnover 2.2 million, price 2.3. The second one I offered you is in the Melbourne inner city suburb. Right, we have a 70 to 80% occupancy here as well, turnover about 1.17 million, and a price of 1,550,000. And the third business that I offered you, right, was in Northern Victoria, so regional area, 65 plus places, almost 100% occupancy. Turnover is approximately 1.9 million and an asking price of 1.5. Now, all these 3 businesses are listed by Wendy Zhao from our office. She's contactable on 9855 6000. That's 9855 6000. Or you can contact her on wendy@aslre.com.au, where she can send you out an information memorandum, obviously once you've signed the confidentiality agreement. Now, if you do have any questions on childcare in general, I'm also contactable on 0407 444 808. I'm happy to help anybody out at any time. Once again, please, if you haven't already done so, like the video and subscribe. Don't forget to click that bell icon. We've got a big 2023 coming up, and I look forward to making these videos for you. Once again, thank you very much and have a lovely day.